guess this is my message, really, to Hillary Clinton. Because earlier today in Reno, Nevada, she sent me a message. And it was really a similar message to what you see in The Godfather, where they cut the racehorse's head off and stick it in the bed with the movie producer who won't give the Frank Sinatra character the part he wants. Hillary Clinton, this monster of decades and decades of Mena, Arkansas, and the cocaine dealing, of Waco fame. Hillary Clinton, who helped Bill Clinton pass minimum sentencing for blacks so they'd get 4 to 5 times more time in prison than whites for the same drug offense. Hillary Clinton, who sat at the knee of the Grand Dragon, the head of the Ku Klux Klan. Senator Byrd said that he was her mentor, and Bill said it was okay he was in the Klan. He was just doing it to get elected. These are true sociopaths. With their global Clinton initiative, $69 billion that they basically give to their friends, tens of billions at the Clinton Foundation, paying for their planes and helicopters and homes. But she didn't take one penny. These are sick, sick, evil people that have engaged in so many crimes, and that are the opposite of who they say they are. And you can see Bill Clinton and Hillary plagued by their illnesses, plagued by their evil. And as bad as Bill's been, the Secret Service has talked about her hitting him in the head with ashtrays and stuff. She was the president for 2 terms. She ran the show. Then Obama got in. She was the Secretary of State running that pay-for-play operation, kind of like the co-president over international affairs. And now she's looking for a 5th and 6th term, but this time she's really the big cheese. Hillary, there's still time to turn back. You are plagued. You are so sad. You are obviously so eaten up by the inner demons that you have, that you get up on television and lie about me and misrepresent what I have to say about Sandy Hook. Just like you said, Donald Trump's in the KKK or supports the KKK. Made up bull. Just whole cloth. But you've got a corporate media committing hara-kiri, seppuku, suicide in front of everyone to try to put you, this near corpse creature, into the White House one more time. You really illustrate, you're emblematic of a power structure completely out of control. But speaking to you directly, there is still time for you to turn back. There's still time for you to find your soul and not go for power one more time, and stop trying to oppress the public and intimidate the media. Your own fundraising emails last week admit you want to shut down libertarian and patriot media because it has no right to exist in your final solution. Good luck with that. You'll only hoist yourself on your own petard. You'll only fall in the ditch you dug for us. But think about how you're illustrating everything we said you were. Think about how you are becoming everything that we ever said that you stood for, because we knew who you were. We knew what you wanted. We knew what your game plan was. As I sat out here in the 95-degree heat as night falls and I sweat, I guess I am figuratively in some type of fever swamp, but only because I'm focused on you and studying you and looking at you. Not because I want to look at you, but because you force your way into my life every day. With the anti-constitutional legislation you push, with your anti-family agenda, with your globalist program of bankrupting this country to bring it to heel. Like you said, you bring black people to heel like a dog. You want to mount our head on a wall. You want to conquer us, Hillary. And your degeneration physically, again, is a symbol, a logo, a signet, a sigil of who you are and where you're going. There's still time to change the road you're on, but not long. You came out and you said that I said that Sandy Hook never happened and all the kids were actors. No. CNN interviewed people that said that, and I had debates with them and said that clearly there was some hijacking of a crisis. Clearly there was some weird stuff going on. Clearly Anderson Cooper wasn't their son when he said he was and was doing it from the studio on blue screen. But I never said that there were no kids killed there. I said we were investigating it. You misrepresented what we said. And on 9/11, I am totally vindicated and proud of the fact that when all these FBI agents and translators like Seabell Edmonds and others went public about 9/11, right after it happened, saying that they were ordered to stand down and that Saudi Arabia had carried out the attacks, I was there exposing that, and the congressional report, not the 9/11 Commission, the congressional report held first, said there was a cover-up. That's 28 pages. You translate that into me saying that, again, the government itself, George Bush and firefighters blew it up. I didn't say that. In Oklahoma City, that was a false flag. We know the names of who did it in your administration, your first administration. We know what you did. We know how it happened. We've had the cops on, the witnesses, Jane Graham, the HUD people, all of it. So that's why you're so scared. You know that we've been studying you like the average man studies fantasy football, and that fundamentally upsets you. That fundamentally flips you out. That we're not here with teleprompters. We're not here on a set with a bunch of air conditioners blowing on us. We're not here with teleprompters. I'm just right out here in my backyard as the sun sets, or is it rising on American liberty, and just calling you out as a real person. But I'll tell you, I know the danger I'm in doing this. I'll never commit suicide. If something happens to me, look at Hillary Clinton, look at the globalist. But that said, whatever you do to me, I win because I'm an honorable person. I'm not a piece of trash like you. And I'm real. And I'm willing to come out and tell the truth and take action. People say, oh my God, you've hit the big time. Hillary Clinton talked about you. Give me a break. Hillary Clinton's average YouTubes on her own channel have like 5,000 views. Our average one has hundreds of thousands. We have YouTube videos with 20 million views. We reach billions just on YouTube. No one likes Obama. No one likes Hillary. Trump gets 30, 40, 50,000. You get 200. And that's your own crew members. The fact that you're so delusional, though, and thought that if you never said my name and just called me the Texan or Obama, that guy in Texas we all know, and the press corps goes, oh, God. You're so powerful that the guy in Texas has you crapping your diapers? You're so powerful that some guy standing out in 95-degree heat in the middle of Texas is talking to a camera has you scared? This is emblematic of how pathetic you are and how you're imploding. And I would just illustrate to the rest of the establishment, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all the other mosquitoes that are out here biting us tonight, that you can go on for a long time. You can run on for a long time. But sooner or later, God's going to cut you down. You can hide your hand, work against the dark against your fellow man. But just as sure as the sun comes up in the morning, you will fall. And I'm not the one wishing harm against you. I don't wish harm against fellow humans. I just want you out of our way. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Hillary Clinton. So that's my message to you tonight. That's my message to you. As real as it gets. I'm not cool like you. I'm hot. I'm burning. I'm on fire. And I bring a lot of liberty. The animating contest. And I want you to understand that you've already failed. And the only way you can get any redemption is to turn back and find that little flicker of humanity that's still left in you. You can misrepresent what we say forever, but you're not doing it in a vacuum. You can try to shut down the free press. Can you believe they're openly calling for it? You can do all of these things. But the final equation, all it does is underline and highlight and emblazon and embolden and buoy and amplify everything we say and everything we stand for. The days of you being able to use the internet to cause infighting and run all those little scams are over. Every weapon you form against us is failing. Your quest to become gods and merge with machines show your folly. You were already made by God. You were already able to reproduce and create a merged copy of yourself with your lover. You were already part of a timeless experiment in this dimension. You were already divine. And you thought that if you listened to the devil could empower you. And now all you are is a sack of skin with a bunch of crooked bones, like a pig putting an apple in its mouth and being ready for the furnace. There's still time to get off that platter, but you don't have long because the gates right out there are opening. Not long to get off that trail. But you see, I don't fear those that can kill the flesh, but those that kill the soul. I'm Alex Jones for Infowars.com. We'll be live tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central with a big global transmission. Hillary Clinton's so mighty, why does she attack Alex Jones? And one reason she does it is they spin it like they're discrediting Donald Trump with it. Oh, just like they discredited us months ago when we said Uma Abedin was connected to the Saudis. Now it's admitted. Or years ago when we talked about our foundation. Now it's all there. They know that we're not even that special. We're just willing to cover the real facts, the real issues that no one else is either aware of or doesn't have the courage to do. And then those talking points are real and are fact-based and are political coffin nails. All right, that's it for this transmission in the mosquito-filled night of Texas. And I will see you back tomorrow, Lord willing. Please pray for us. Please support us. Please spread the word because they want to censor the internet. They're openly talking about shutting down the press. They're doing it in Europe. The tyrants now realize that they don't have the upper hand. Things are about to get really, really interesting.
Thousands of years ago, there was a basic form of chivalry. Our ancestors would hear the drums of war, giving the warriors of the tribe a chance to organize and prepare a defense. 60 years ago, when foreign air forces were approaching filled with bombs, they had drums of their own, air raid sirens. But in the 21st century, there are silent weapons for quiet war, pathogens added to the food and water, and to the lining of plastics that destroy our vitality, turn off our hormones, and accelerate our journey towards death. I personally counter this onslaught with Anthroplex. Anthroplex is designed with known organic concentrated herbs to create the basic foundation to normal metabolic activity inside the human body. Discover why Anthroplex is turning so many heads today. It's time for us to take our bodies back into our own hands, and it starts at InfoWarsLife.com with Anthroplex.